Good morning, Internet. Ryan here, coming to you from the Baird Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where we are celebrating the final day of AdeptiCon and the final 3 rounds of officially supported Star Wars Armada. Since 2015, when Armada crowned its first world champion, 7 players from 5 different countries have claimed that title. Will today bring us a new face to join their ranks? This year's top 8 composes the best players and the strongest fleets in a recently changed meta that is sure to bring a surprise or 2 over the next 3 rounds. The Ion Radio team accelerates to attack speed to cover all the remaining action and declare the winner at the end of the day. It's early, so grab your coffee or a Chani battle stem, because the final sprint to the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship Tournament is about to begin. This is Ion Radio Live.
Welcome to the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship Tournament at AdeptiCon. You are watching all the tabletop action here on Ion Radio. This live broadcast is brought to you by Atomic Mass Games, AdeptiCon, Sinar Fleet Systems, a full lineup of TIE starfighters for any mission type. Try the new TIE Interceptor today. Incom Corporation, bringing you an all-purpose space superiority fighter with the T-65 X-Wing Starfighter. And KDY's Venator Star Destroyer. Svati's not included. And here are your hosts, Ken Krajniak and Garrett Vance.
Ion Radio is on the air from the Baird Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship Tournament here at AdeptiCon. Hello everyone, along with the master of all ship lore, Garrett Vance. It's Ken Krajniak reporting here on round 1 for day 3. Want to do a quick shout out to our tableside reporter, Chris Rome. Thanks so much for being out here. We have a matchup for you guys today.
Absolutely, Ken. I'm excited. Finals. We got the top 8. I think 3 different countries represented. I'll have to double check that. But super excited. Our first matchup is USA, Texas versus Ohio. Absolutely stellar game about to happen here. Can't wait to get into these fleet lists. And they're already getting deployed. We're trying to get started real early here. So thanks for everyone who's up and watching first off, because it's like 7 a.m. here, Central Time.
Yeah, so it's early out in California. It's actually a reasonable time if you're overseas.
That's right. Yeah, Europe's okay, right?
Yeah, so we're doing this for you guys in Europe right now, is to give you guys an opportunity to watch it like at lunch.
Absolutely, yeah. Something like that.
That's what we're thinking, anyways. So, all right, so let's get to the table. Round has already started. We are about 10 minutes in.
Right.
So I kind of sprung that as
let me switch over to the overhead to start seeing how the deployment is going here. All right. Listen, Ken, we've got to talk about our 2 players real fast.
We do.
We don't want to miss this.
No, so for reference, Damon is up at the top of the screen. Jason is at the bottom of the screen. Damon's got the CIS list. Jason has the Imperial list.
I mean, look at this deployment of these ISDs. You already know we're about to see some real Armada here.
Yeah, that we are. So I'm looking forward to this match. Jason's been on the stream before. In fact, we believe he's been on it every year that we've done this. So
I think so. He's a camera favorite, fan favorite.
Yeah.
I think Damon's been on before too, I think, in the LCQ.
Yep, Damon's been on before as well, twice.
Twice, yes.
So we have veteran streamers.
Oh my gosh, they know how to do it.
This is going to be good.
All right, folks, so Damon, known as Xantos, 1159 online, now, Ken, the best CIS player in the world,
Yeah.
He has now went from second best to the first, surpassing Nick Larson from last Grievous list. He's from Columbus, Ohio. I get to play with this guy all the time. He always kicks my butt. He's phenomenal. He's been playing this fleet for 3 months. It's a French fleet. He's been helping refine it. It got so good, he had to steal it. He wanted to say again, undisputed, best CIS in the world again. Suck it, Nis Larson. Joking, but feels good.
Now, before we move on here for just a second, we want to mark down that we do have 3 factions represented in the top 8. The one that did not make it is GAR. But I do want to do a shout out here. The top GAR player in the world right now is James McCartney, our 2023 World Champion.
Maldor himself, and he only missed it by 80 margin of victory points.
And that's a worthwhile thing. That 8th slot was contested by 3 players. We'll get to that in a little bit.
That's right. All right, so our second player here, Jason Hewley from Houston, Texas. Jay Palmany, known on Discord. He's been flying this variant of his double ISD for 5 months, but he's been flying his double ISDs for 8 years, basically as long as he's played. His fun information wants to let you know, Jason is a master of creating fun, interactive campaigns using Armada components and rules, and it's got stuff like espionage, asymmetric warfare, economy, and research. Reach out to him on Discord, and he will hook you up with some amazing campaign time to enjoy your Armada fleets. All right, everybody, let's get into these fleets.
All right, that's a good idea, Garrett. Let's get those. You know, that was what I wanted to talk about. Let's talk real quick though before we get to fleets. I want to chit chat on our top 8 with that 8th spot.
We can do it.
So Ryan Becker, Daniel Unzeitzig, Black Admiral.
Yes, Black Admiral. That's who he. That's everyone knows.
And James McCarthy. Right? Yeah, but you know, I'm trying to, you know. So those 3 all had 27 tournament points at the end of day 2, and like you were saying, it was an 81 point swing between top and bottom there. So this was such a close fight. I mean, the competition was very, very tight the entire way. To you know, everyone yesterday, outstanding jobs.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that cut is 8.
It is brutal. 30 points. 30 points for Black Admiral. All right, folks, let's get into our lists. All right.
Which one you want to do first here?
I'm going to talk about Damon's. All right. So he's a bit of a showman. All right. His fleet name is Mutually Assured Reds. Totally ubiquitous. Unfortunately, knavish. It's a 2-ship with 2 flotillas. He has a beefy 179-point Providence with Martuk, Rune Hako, thermal shields, intensify firepower, reserve hangar deck, X-Racks, point defense ion cannons, H9 turbo lasers, the Invincible title with early warning systems. I love these double defensive carriers, EWS with thermals, brutal to get damage on with Pittix as well. His second ship is obviously Patriot's Fist, with Recusant, Light Destroyer, Tykes, Sensor Team, Reserve Hangar Deck, X-Racks, Spinals, and Patriot's Fist. That is so many red dice. Oh my gosh. We got 2 Gazantes, totally naked, and 7 of those cheap Vulture droids.
You know, now Vulture droids, those are, you're right, they're cheap. They're designed to go out, shoot a couple things, but basically swarm tactics.
That's right.
And trying to take down your opposing fleet. So this is going to be a tough fleet, especially with that Providence, to chew through. So, and again, always Patriot Fist. I mean, it's Patriot's Fist.
It's Patriot's Fist.
Now, having said that, yesterday, it did not quite do so well. We saw one of the world's oddest
Oh my gosh,
shots.
that accuracy shot is legendary. I've been seeing it all over the internet.
16,277,114 to 1 odds of that roll.
That's right.
So,
unbelievable.
I believe some kind of prize needs to be awarded for that.
I think the judge got him. I think the judge has got us some extra tickets, possibly.
I think you're right. So we're gonna move over to Jason's fleet here, and here we go as that Gazante's moving at speed 2. You see the Purgles in the corner. By the way, our objective today is hyperspace migration, and we
That's
will be
right.
getting into that. We are in turn 1, so right now it's all positioning work. We're going to get more details on this game as we go on.
That's right.
But Jason's fleet is called the Old Guard. It is a Moff Gergerod fleet.
Jerry.
Gergerod's on an Imperial 2 with expert shield tech, boarding troopers, early warning system, point defense ion cannons. Even with the increase in prices, it still has a place on this fleet. DTTs, the dual turbo laser turrets. I'm sure this would have been LTTs a year ago.
Yep.
But this is we're gonna see DTTs in use. Chimeras there with entrapment formation.
That's right.
Will we see at TK's, by the way, here getting navigation token? Will we see the fleet, not the fleet command upgrade get swapped out?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Might jump to intensify firepower, so we'll see. There's a second Imperial 2 with expert shield tech, boarding troopers, early warning system, point defense ion cannons, and dual turbo laser towers. So basically 2 identically equipped ISD-2s. The third ship is the Gazanti cruiser with Minister 2, Comsnet, the suppressor title, and electronic countermeasures.
Another, this is what we like to call one of those jerk Zonties, all right? ECM your scatter is a nasty thing to do.
Yeah, it's exactly, just totally prevent that from happening. Now, fourth ship, Gazanti cruiser, Darth Vader on board at the increased price from 1 to 4, and Comsnet of 2. Now, here's the thing, Garrett, that's kind of neat. There's a couple of ships in here, or a couple of cards rather, that have increased in price.
Yes.
And he's still got an 11-point bid.
That's right. He's we're flying squadless, I think is another thing we need to point out here.
Yeah.
Which is always impressive to do well in big tournaments when facing 134s when you're squadless. He's got the tools, expert shield techs, point defense ion cannons, early warning systems. I'm so excited to see his double boarding troopers fleet though. All right, so listen everybody, we are playing Jason's hyperspace migration. Damon is first player. And you can see the Purgle there snuck right between the 2 ISDs. We're getting our fancy dancy telestrator up here in a second. We'll point it out. But let's talk about this hyperspace migration.
Yeah.
So the way this works is a token gets put on each side of the board within distance 1 of the 3-foot side. And the second player puts a Purgle down next to that token. And then as the game progresses, if you don't have a token, and you're within an objective token, and you're at distance 1 of a Purgle, your ship gets an objective token. At that point, and the next round, if you have a token on your ship, you remove the token, you get a victory token worth 20 points. Now, if you can stay next to your Purgle, and that Purgle keeps bumping into your ships as it tries to move to the other side of the board where the other token is, you get another token on your ship, and you just continue to rack up dozens of points. This is a hardcore farming, so Damon's going to have to really get in there and start popping these ships because he cannot let him collect too many victory tokens. And if he waits till round 3, he gets a second Purgle to start farming off of.
Now this Gazanti at the bottom is moving at speed 3, kind of hovering right around where that Purgle is.
He's there to get points. That's his job.
Up 100%. I mean, that's what you want. Okay, the Imperials have changed their entire mindset here. They're pacifists now.
Protecting the Purgles.
Protecting the Purgles. You know what it is they just want to leverage the Purgles to find hyperspace routes.
Well, they're trying to get to Peridia. Is that what what's called in the Ahsoka show?
I mean, the Chimera is on the board.
That's right.
So you might be right.
I know not only is the Chimera on the board, but we have the Chimera FFG model.
Yes.
Right? Look at this thing with its amazing Chimera paint job. And if folks don't know at home, it has that paint job on the top and the bottom. That's factory paint.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a great view of it, but we will make sure that you get to see that a little bit well. Yes, this is a card that is very, very wordy, but
it's very wordy, but man, can you leverage it to hundreds of points.
It is what it is, right? So I think we're going to go to the overhead here, and Garrett, let's see here. When we're looking, here's the first objective marker right here. I believe the other objective marker
It's right off the board over there. Obviously, he wants those Purgles to go straight across so that he can maintain his farming distance.
So the Purgles will travel in this general direction.
And if he can stay in the Purgle's way, he can keep stopping the Purgle from moving forward. Because the Purgle is required to move distance 1 to 2, so if it can, it has to move up to the 1 band on those distance rulers at minimum, up to the 2.
Here's the Purgle. As you can see, Jason's moving it right now.
Bump.
And it's bumping. Actually, can we go to the other camera
Yeah,
view
we
there?
sure can.
So here is that Purgle. It's moving around. It's now hiding and bumped in, and that's going to be some victory points.
Now, here's an interesting rule about moving obstacles, Ken, if the folks don't know at home. When you're moving them, as long as you're just moving it within that band, you can rotate that obstacle however you want. It's almost like each obstacle is a perfect circle, and that's the way you need to think about when you rotate and move it.
No, yeah. And here we go. We're finishing up turn 1. We are going to jump into turn 2. We are moving along here, folks. And you know what? I think today's going to be a good day.
Oh, we're going to see some incredible games here.
Yeah, so now, right now, we've already seen the first.
Chris is throwing jokes at us here. He wanted to say they finished season 1 of whale watching here on Star Wars Animal Planet.
You know,
here we go.
This is the high quality streams we have
That's
here
right.
on Ion Radio, guys. All right, yeah, sorry
There he
about
is.
that.
Jason is putting tokens on. Thus, the farming begins, Ken.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The farming begins. There's all of our things. That's all 4 ships, I believe, are going to get objective token. And so now yeah. So, oh wow, that's fun. Hey, here's John in chat saying he's waiting to board and then we'll be flying back to Chicago and driving up to meet up with us.
All right, John, you better get back here. Your boy Ryan is going to be on later, hopefully.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to have the entire command stack crew in one way, shape, or the other.
That's right.
Being part of
Day
Worlds
3.
in day 3.
That's right. I didn't mention this, but Damon's fleet is purple themed, and it's hard to see it on camera, but all the squadrons are purple. He's got purple highlights on the Gazantes. It's just a fantastic setup.
It is. We've got a couple players, outside the booth here. Not outside the booth, but in the play area. I'm going to do a quick shift cam over there just so you can see a lot of people playing Armada. Not as much as day 2, but the team tournament has not really started
That's
yet.
right. We got more people streaming in.
Right. Entrapment formation is
the teams
being
tournament
kicked in.
is as popular as Worlds almost, because now you're fighting for your team's pride and where you're coming from.
EWS is now on the left side of the Providence. That would be your right if you're looking at it. You can see the token.
Yep. And then, so we got EWS on EWS on EWS here.
So here's EWS here. And we had EWS on the
front of the ISDs.
Of the ISD, both. So there and there. We got our green dot instead of our arrows. We have upgraded.
Oh, unfortunately, Andrew Sackett, that Radis player from day 1, did not make the top 8. I think people really studied what he was doing and found out ways to make sure that they could 6-5 those games for him.
All right, and while I'm at it, I'm just going to add a few things too.
All right, Vader's activating. He's doing a CommsNet nav token to the Chimera. And of course, that's to keep powering entrapment formation. Now, if a ship lands on a Purglekin, it gets the damage equal to the speed of the ship. So if your ship is going speed 3 and you land on a Purgle, you get 3 damage.
Yeah, that's something you do have to be careful
to
about.
one side.
Right. You have to be careful because if you're not, you may wind up running into that Purgle that you're trying to gain points from.
That's right. If a squadron lands on a Purgle, it gets 1 damage.
Right.
The CIS C-Rock Kazantes rolling at speed 2 here. We're making sure we stay in range of our Rune Hako. One thing I love about Rune Hako is you don't need CommsNet on your Kazantes to make them CommsNet.
No.
Because Rune Hako can not only pull tokens off his own card that he puts on there, but he can also pull a token off the card and a ship at distance 5. Ooh, and I just got an update. Rune Hako has Confire tokens on his card, which of course he's got to power that Intensify Firepower.
No IF this
He
turn.
doesn't need it yet.
Turn 3, I think, is where it's going to come
When this
up.
Pat's Fist starts popping off, he's gonna need it. All right,
now
folks.
they
First
can't-
energy drink is out for me of the day. I don't get a fancy counter though.
No, you don't get a fancy counter. ISD2's moving here. Nav token. Nav and squadron token, we're going to move this.
Boy, I
in
wonder
a
what that
second.
squadron token's for, Ken.
I don't know. Probably some evil shenanigans.
Boarding trooper on boarding
I was
trooper.
going to say, you have boarding troopers, right? A card that we are, I believe that Command Stack is singularly responsible for
Let's
bringing
claim
to
it.
the world.
Or what are they going to do?
That.
Tell us we're wrong?
I mean, they can't. We're the
That's
only
right.
people on stream.
Yeah, come here and stream and tell us, right?
So, answering a question from early on, Garrett, here's an interesting question. How many energy drinks have you had over the weekend?
Easily, where this is like number 8.
So, Garrett might be winning, but the game that everyone plays is how many cups of coffee does Ken have? And right now, the coffee count is on the screen. I've had 5 cups of coffee. I'm on number 5, and there have been 6 structural damage cards drawn.
That's right.
On stream. So I will update this as we go on over the next 3 rounds. The question is, will Ken have more coffee than structural damage cards drawn?
I don't know. You better catch up. You've been slacking.
I mean, I have been. I mean, I'm slowing down as I'm getting older, Garrett.
Now look at this ISD. Look at how he's planning to move. So the typical trick, which Ryan likes, right, is you overload pulse and then boarding troopers. But Jason can just boarding troopers you.
Yep. Yeah, twice, double up. Now, we're separated from the vendor hall right now, so it is a little quieter.
Indeed. Jason's trying to figure out exactly where he needs to end up. Lining
Drop
up
down
future shots.
Speed 1.
Yep.
But, again, getting ourselves set up so the flaps have come up, air brakes down.
Now look at this exact movement. If he can stay at distance 1 of that purple there, which he might be, it's hard to tell from the camera angle, he might be able to... Oh wait, what am I talking about? He's got the token on it now. So the token will come off, he'll get points.
He just needs to be within a range 1.
And then he's going to get tokens next time on his Kazantes.
Correct.
No, these are sugar-free, all right? Sugar-free. No sweetness here. Fake sweetness.
Fake sweetness.
All right? Pat's Fist. Pat's Fist
Tykes
takes
has,
a repair token from Tykes.
Yeah, from Tykes.
Man, I love CIS officers and their command token control. So good. And of course,
Tykes
when you use
knows the nav.
Tykes, that means you have to use the same. You have to set the same command that you just used when you use Tykes.
Right.
So
and that'll go to the bottom of the dial. So that's 3 down.
If you use the nav on this round, it means in round 4 you'll have a nav again.
Well, but aren't they command 3 ships?
Yeah, but it's round 2 right now. Am I right? 2, 3, 4, maybe round 5.
Yeah,
round 5. There we go.
Yeah.
I can math.
Patriot Fist, nav. So actually, won't he gain all the 4 victory tokens because he was within 1?
He's all ships have 1 right now.
Right, so he'll gain those. But you have to be distance 1
to get a token
to get the token to get the objective token on. That's the key with hyperspace migration.
And as round 3 happens here, another whale pops out.
That's right. That's right. So you're looking at a lot of potential points here.
All right, Patriot's Fist overlapping a few Vulture droids here. Whoa, Steven.
Super chat from Steven. Thank you so much for the caffeine.
Huge thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Let us know if there's a question you have about what's currently going on with all the action. We'll happily help you out. That will definitely be used here at the Baird Center.
Absolutely. Jason has chosen to put all these vultures in the back of Patriot's Fist, of course.
Yeah. It's going to load those up.
Offering to mark some ships if they need to there.
Yeah.
Damon's such a gentleman.
Both players are outstanding here. Both Damon and Jason. These are, again,
real class acts.
Yeah, you've got it. Pure class.
We got Suppressor planning the move here. Now Suppressor, what does Suppressor do, Ken?
If I'm right,
it's one of those.
This is one of the titles you don't see a ton of.
Has a sweet promo from the past.
It's a 1 to 3 distance. Choose an exhausting defense tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is one. It seems like every time I'm using it up on the channel, I forget to use it because it's like slicer.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man.
It's a nicer flotilla than like slicer tools, because slicer tools you can change bands, but you're spending defense tokens.
I love that Suppressor works after the enemy moves with the distance of view.
Yeah, oh, that's right. That's the way it is.
That's what I like.
That's why I keep forgetting how to use it, because when someone else moves it.
Right. Steven, I wish you could be here too.
Damon's sitting here looking at us, shaking his head like, no, I don't like that at all.
Here we go. Doing a sweet inside turn. Look at that. All right, we are in.
Stephen, this is why we're here. We are here to try and get you as good of an action as we can to you guys that are watching from home. And oddly enough, some of these camera angles that we're giving you, from what we've been told by our courtside reporter, Chris, he says the camera views are better than what he sees. And he's right, standing right there.
Sometimes it's easier for me to see exactly what's happening on the board.
All right. So we do believe Suppressor's going to come into play. No, maybe not.
Nope. Suppressor has to be distance 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rise.
Thanks so much. I think, Rise, you've been with us pretty much every day the first rounds or so.
This is Rune Hawkwing, a repair token from one of the Gazantes. So it begins. Suppressor getting shot at. 2 reds, long range with Martuk.
Here we go. 2 crits to start off the game.
There it is.
There's the accuracy.
Wow.
First shots of the game brought to you by Incom Corporation, makers of the T-65 or T-65B X-Wing Squadron.
Z95s, ARC 170s.
Evade 1 damage on the front.
So he did not want to use his ECMs yet. Got to keep those in the bank. Thanks, Russell. I'm trying to be enthusiastic, all right? But it's all genuine enthusiasm, okay?
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, this is this is a cool job, Garrett.
It is.
We get to watch top-level Armada players and then talk about it, and at the same time, we get to sometimes make fun of them or marvel in their glory.
And I always learn just so much.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. With sitting here over this is the 9th round we've done, I think I've learned a trick or two that I might be able to use against John on the channel.
Oh, absolutely. I always go back with a bunch of fresh ideas.
Oh yeah, I mean, because these guys think of things that I don't.
That's right.
And so,
how to play objectives better, how to line my ships better, how to use the maneuver tool to do certain tricks when I'm moving ships around.
I mean, that's exactly it.
Look at this. Look at this. He's looking at the suppressor, trying to measure where it's going to be. When do you think Vader's going to choke old 2 out here, huh?
I'm sitting here looking at this. I'm thinking we probably got a little bit because it's not going to be an immediate type move here. You've got.
Now, it's been a while since I've watched Star Wars Rebels, Ken.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it's the Grand Inquisitor or Vader that kills Tua in the show. But something like that happens.
Tua was knocked out in the first season when she was trying to defect. She
Yes.
went into the shuttle and it exploded. I'm pretty sure that was in the Inquisitor because Darth
Maybe.
Vader showed up at the very end of season 1.
Indeed. Oh man, I do love playing Armada. All right, I love playing. We got in some games on Wednesday, Ken. Had a ton of fun.
Actually, we got a game in with Ben and Rob from Downsize It.
Yep.
That game is going to be put on his channel.
Yep, we did a Sector Fleet.
We
game.
did Sector Fleet.
We
game,
almost finished, but man, we were like at midnight. We were like, oh, listen, boys, we got to go to bed.
It was getting late, and we knew we had to be here the next day.
Yep.
We got ourselves set up and everything else. There is a game with me and Mars.
Yes.
That was recorded. That will be on the Ion Radio channel at some point, probably in the next 2 weeks. So there have been games being played and everything else. So if we were in the tournament, though, you guys wouldn't get the stream coverage. Or actually, you probably would, because Garrett and I would both be in the top 8, right?
Oh, obviously.
Yeah,
Ken.
clearly.
Right, that's how good I am.
I mean, what would you have brought to Worlds this year?
Oh, I definitely would have brought
Speed 3 with that prop.
Grievous again. I would have brought Chicago list.
I would have brought a Draven list, and I would be like 10 ones.
Top 8 Draven, huh?
Top 8 Draven. No, I probably would have brought a Maiden or Kraken list, if I'm being honest.
There we go. Look at this. All right, what is he going to suppress?
Okay,
Suppress.
exhausting the redirect
There it
on
is.
the Providence. From Fenway.
Yes, this is a huge spot for the Venator and how it's landed here.
I love that. Oh, thanks so much, Rice. That means a lot. We do try to we do try to be entertaining.
Give me my
everything
telestrator,
else.
Ken. Give me my telestrator.
All right, you know what? I'm
Get
going to
her
bring
up.
this up for you.
Action's getting started here.
Yeah, we got some dice in Jason's hands here.
Mouse time. All right.
I'm actually going to see if I can't relocate a camera while you're
We're
playing
at long range from the Chimera, and we are at medium range from the ISD. Jason's warming dice up in his hands. Which ship activated? The one at long range? All right, Chimera has activated at long range here. Get you another angle here. Now Damon is first player. So those are going to be incredibly important how he moves this Providence in the next round and how it's going to determine the tempo of what kind of shots Jason can get on the CIS Martok ships. Well, Dan, you're about to learn today. So the redirect has been suppressed on the Providence. Jason's really taking his time deciding how he's going to do this. All right, we're doing front shot to the side. So this is not the Chimera, this is the ISD that's going. Chimera.
I forgot about the...
All right, here we go.
We got our crit.
Front to side. Here we go. It is early warning systems obstructed. And he did thermal out 2 of the reds, and then after that, EWS reduces it by 1. So 2 damage to the side of the Providence. Here we go.
Checking our ranges once again. Now that Purgle, if I'm right, is sitting underneath Chimera, correct?
It's sitting right at the
behind
tail
it.
in there.
Look at that. That would be on our screen. Purgle is right about there.
Jason trying to determine what ranges and where Providence is going to land. He's got those boarding troopers he needs to take advantage of soon here. He's going to lose the opportunity potentially to double boarding troopers in a single turn. He's going to position the Chimera to possibly block where the Providence can go. They both have boarding troopers.
Yeah, both ISDs have boarding troopers. So there's, so you've got boarding troopers on both. You got Vader sitting out there waiting to choke someone out. I mean, there's a lot of tools in Jason's arsenal here.
That's right.
And he has it in a very small package, too.
If this Providence can get into the side of the ISDs, it's going to have a real good chance to survive with those early warning systems.
Agreed. It looks like there might be a reduction in time. Oh, no, that's for the teams tournament. Never mind. I'm getting a note from the judges about a change in lunch time that is not going to impact the streaming at all.
Hey, Alan, you started at 7:05, right? Okay.
You know, while we're waiting to move, I think it's a good time to do a station break. What do you think, Garrett?
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to do a quick station break. We will be back in 15 seconds. You're watching Ion Radio.
My friends, it's Mars from Fly Casual, and you're watching the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championships on Ion Radio.
I'm still waiting here for Jason to move.
Oh, this is critical. This move here.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a lot of thought in this game. Every little bit matters. There's our friend Mars earlier there.
You got John Oliver. I'll tell Mars that.
The what?
He said you got John Oliver. I'll tell Mars that. That's funny.
Yeah, we spare no expense at Ion Radio.
We had to pay HBO Max for that.
Yeah.
Man, so there's Damon has his plan. to take
Yep.
down one of these ISDs. Jason has 2 plans here. He's got to take down this Providence and keep farming these Purgles.
He does. And we're just sitting here watching, because here's the one thing with Armada, when we're playing at this level, there is a lot going through both Jason and Damon's heads.
Yes.
And we can't get in there. So the best we can do is kind of try and tell you what we would do and what we think. Do you want to get back to that telestrator?
Give me this telestrator.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about future plans here, potential outcomes. So we've got Damon ships here, this Providence. If by chance, later in this game, if these Purgles don't get too blocked up down here, Damon has a chance to potentially farm some points and close into that point disparity of the victory tokens that Jason is collecting to take away any advantage that was built.
And start to turn the objective.
So if this Chimera can be eliminated, that would really free up this space to potentially hit up 2 Purgles after round 3 here. And I'm really curious to see when this Chimera moves, wherever it ends up in the zone, Patriot's Fist is going to hit it like an absolute truck. Because also there's this obstacle here that Jason wants to take advantage for obstruction, but that doesn't really matter because he has early warning systems on the front.
Right.
Now
so we're going to have a lot of obstruction.
Without ECMs, however, Patriot's Fist can hit real hard if he gets an accuracy with one of those blues.
Yes. Well, hopefully the folks at home were able to look at that
And
and
don't
follow
forget,
along.
this Patriot's Fist has spinals and Martuk.
And the advantage here.
So that's 6 reds.
Right, and now you're shooting, you're hitting hard at distance.
Yep.
You get close,
And sensor
then you
team.
got X-Racks.
He's got sensor team.
Oh, that's one that gives you the accuracy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, if that happens, Kyle, I'm gonna have Matt do the math again for me.
I ran through the math and I sat down, really looked. Oh, we're actually moving here.
Locking in. What a
We're gonna
move. Speed 3.
right into the front of the Providence.
And I believe he is not double arced by the Providence either. What
No,
a
I think that's all right. They're
what
gonna
a
pull
spot
out,
to land
pulling
in.
out the laser.
Incredible.
Pull out the laser. That.
Oh my
that
gosh.
is stuck.
Wow. I think it's doubled. It does have a double. No, it doesn't. Does not have the double.
Huh?
No double.
There'll be no doubles here. Here comes the arc.
Only front to front.
Front to front only on those 2 ships. Now that is
Boy,
that
those-
is impressive.
I bet I know where that EWS is going.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's moving from the side right into the front. But now we're at close range, and that Prov, does the Prov have X-Racks?
Jared Gerard and debris fields has 3 total damage to the Imperial Star Destroyer, the Chimera. The Providence has X-Racks. IF, H9s, and X-Racks.
Wow. Yeah, so both of those heavy CIS
All right.
ships have X-Racks.
Squad phase. All right, squadron
Squad
phase.
phase.
Vultures are coming in here. Now, if Damon puts these vultures only in the front of this ISD, they won't take any flak because he's not going to want to waste any of that.
No. Folks, we're watching these screens and we're excited by the prospect of everything that could pop up here.
Oh, round 3 is going to be wild.
Round 3 is going to be
more
insane.
Purgles, more dice.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, we're not going to see a whole heck of a lot of action.
Either this Providence leaves or this Chimera leaves. There's
One
no
of the two
option.
will be gone. There's an alternative view for you guys to see where we've got those ships literally looking down each other with a support ship kind of flanking. Actually, that's both of the flagships, isn't it? The Prov and the Chimera.
That's right. This is Martuk versus Jerry. I think Jerry's on there. Hold on, let me check.
Yes. Jerry's on the
Jerry
Chimera.
is on the Chimera. And I'm really glad he put the Chimera title on the Chimera. This makes it real easy for me to keep track of what's going on the board.
Yeah.
Imagine
actually.
if he switched them, the confusion I would have.
See, we have to be thankful. We'll be thankful on that just because, see, Garrett, that's the kind of thing that I would do if I was playing against you. A slight advantage.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Mess with your opponent's mind.
We are about,
I'm really curious to see what Damon's future plans are for these vultures.
yeah. We are nearing the 55-minute mark.
They're not there for nothing. If he wasn't going to use them at all, he would have just left them back. All right, we are collecting victory points
Yep,
here.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, 80 points. Pop, pop,
For
pop, pop.
Jason. That's a lot. So the points on the board.
Yep. Wow. All right, the Purgle has to move now at minimum distance 1 band. Here we go.
Yep. So that moves.
And he wants to.
Oh, look at that laser that they put down. Make sure that that is as straight as possible.
That is one of the absolute best methods to do that.
I love that idea. Oh, and both of them working together to make sure it's done right.
That's right.
Now, I don't think anything is within range 1 of that Purgle, but we have that next Purgle that's
So
going to pop
we're
up.
gonna start round 3. We're gonna do command phase, and then we're gonna do ship phase, and then we're gonna put out the next Purgle.
Do we have anything here? Chimera going to take evasive action.
What did he switch to?
Yeah, entrapment formation.
Okay, he's going to
take-
TEA,
yeah,
and this is the one that helps you get double yaw clicks.
right. Here
On
we
the last
are
part of the
in
tool.
Turn 3. Oof. This is getting exciting.
Indeed. I wonder if he's gonna use these vultures to attack the Kazantes.
Maybe try and just soften them up. Take a couple long-range pot
Indeed.
shots.
Well, no. The vultures into the Kazantes.
Token being used to take evasive action. They're talking what they're doing here for start of ship phase. EWS staying on the left of the Providence. Judges coming, walking in, taking a look, making sure all's kosher.
He keeps EWS on the left side of the Providence, so he's going to thermal the front shot, and he's going to EWS that shot from the Chimera. However, when the Providence moves, it's going to get suppressed again.
EWS staying on the fronts of both Imperial ships.
Of course.
And there comes the Purgle.
Yep.
So that Purgle, let me do this. Let me clear that. So we have, can't
Better
really
angle.
see it. Purgle number 1 is here. Purgle number 2 looks like it's right off camera over here. So unfortunately, we can't get the full 6 feet. We're missing like literally 3 inches on either
he
side
put
of
on
the
the
board.
3-inch, which is how you play hyperspace
Yeah.
migration.
So one thing you can see,
So you see where he's measuring and putting
Yeah.
his hand over there. That is where the Purgle's going, of course, to bump into that other Imperial Star Destroyer.
Right.
And he's got this Kazante at the bottom here that you can see that's also heading towards it.
now one thing with this view that you can see, this actually shows you how much of the table that we really have. We still have that corner marker.
Yep, that's
sitting
5
there.
inch, 5
So,
from the sides.
Range 5 this way.
12 inches.
I mean, that's probably, I'm going to guess we have range 3 over here. So we're kind of missing the range 2 marker on the
Indeed.
extremes. And you can see right here the bottom of front to side with Patriot Fist is currently available. But here's this line here marks where the edge of the table is.
Here we go.
Judge call. Making sure on obstruction.
Now, Patriot Fist is, of course, going first so that the Providence doesn't get suppressed here immediately. He's probably going to absorb as many shots as possible by padding out activations with the CIS Kazantes.
Right.
The suppressor can't spin tokens. And he's going to try and keep from getting boarding troopered.
Right.
As long as possible. He doesn't want to lose any defense tokens.
OVR2 is asking about the list. Which list do you want?
Oh yeah, can you put him on the left side of the screen here?
Yeah.
So we do have an obstructed Pat's Fish shot, but that's okay. We got dice to spare.
All right, we're going to keep this screen up. We're going to also put the lists back up on the list for you for a minute.
So what's missing, if you scroll down a little bit, is just a Gazanti with Vader and Comsnet.
Yeah.
All right, Flotilla is activating. Did it take a token? What token?
All right, so we got.
Okay, he's all right. He's not taking a token for Rune Haka to take. Looks like he's using the dial. I believe they were at speed 2, so they must be going to. Yes, they're going to speed 3. Now these Gazantes have dice, and with Martuk, that's 1 red dice per arc plus the blues, once in medium range. All right, Vader's Gazante's activating in the bottom right there. It's sending a nav token over to the ISD2 on the right-hand side. Dan, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you've been watching all weekend, which you have, but have you seen these red dice roll? Well, it's been wild on stream.
What we haven't told anyone is that I have decided to, take the stones of Zanzibar and wave them over the dice tray, which has converted our red dice that have been rolled into accuracies and doubles.
That's right.
Predominantly. In fact, I would be curious to go back and take a look at all the red dice that have been rolled
We
this
should
weekend.
have had it. That should have been our third counter was red doubles.
Was red doubles. Damage off the right side.
All right, for Jerry. It's hard to see, but he's in great range of that purple there to collect objective tokens for the ships.
Yeah. We're even having a hard time seeing it from our vantage point.
Yes.
We'll see it better as soon as that moves at the end of the round.
You see here. You can kind of see it. The purple is just right up to the right there.
Yep.
All right, second Gazanti is activating here. Thanks, Vexnos.
Zanti shows in nav.
All right, getting in position.
That's you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to call those the sea rocks.
Sea rocks.
The sea rocks on the separatist side, just so that you guys at home can follow along. Thanks, Vexnos.
Sea rocks, of course, financed by the Commerce Guild.
And occasionally stolen by our favorite pirate and friend to everyone, Hondo
Onaka. What is he, a weak way? Is that right? I think so.
I think so, yeah. Big friend to all the Jedis. That much is for certain.
Including his best friend, Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt, yeah.
One of the best Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, look at the measure range there towards the from the Gozers.
Oh, Pat's fist into the Gozer. Woo! But he's got that ECM scatter though, so.
Yeah. Yeah, an ECM scatter on a.
That's so brutal.
I don't know that I would have ever thought about that.
The Jerkzantes?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I like flying Jerkzantes. I like putting slasher tools on them.
Keep them around longer?
Yeah. They're even better now that you don't have to start the round off by spending tokens refreshing. You load up a token, and get to keep it to refresh it after you use it the first time.
The thing is half the time on turn 1 you'd put that token on anyways, burn it to get it ready. You can't usually use slicers until turn 2 or 3 anyway.
Now you get to keep it. It's great.
A lot of people thanking us, both in Discord and here for this stream. Very well.
Jason's turn, right? Got it.
Jason's sitting down, thinking about what his options, what he wants to do. If you are here at AdeptiCon, you want to go visit the vendor hall, just a quick shout out to Games Plus, our local game store in the Chicago area. They are here.
Legendary store.
A little bit of everything at that store. All right, Gazanti, Engineering Command. Aw, thanks, Jeff. We have 2 more rounds to go after this one. Jason looking at what he's got.
Jerrying with Tua's suppressor Gazanti here. Speaking of game stores, I want to shout out one of Damon's favorite stores that he hones his skills at, Thunder Forge in Tip City, Ohio, near Dayton. If you're in the area, look it up. Come play some Armada.
So that card that got tossed out there on that Gazanti, I believe Jason put that there because of Moff Jerdrod, suffered it as a hit as opposed to...
That's right, you take damage.
Yeah. Damon holding down the province to make sure nothing gets bumped.
Judges over here passing out jokes.
Yeah. Apparently, if you can make it onto Oprah this morning, that's EWS.
That's what's under your
generators.
seat.
That's under your seat.
Under your seat, everyone's getting EWS and PDICs.
PDICs is the second gift. And you get a PDIC, and you get a PDIC, and they never exhaust.
That's right. All right, Jerry move. Look at this.
There we go. Careful pulling out.
Wowzers.
We're going to see how this looks.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah. Damage taken on the front.
And this Gazanti is unkillable. It cannot die this round.
No. Cannot.
Absolute insanity. Unless Damon commits 2 shots to it. Which is possible. He could commit twice.
All right, Patriot
Here we go.
Fist.
Patriots Fist going here.
Nav.
Nav dial on Patriots Fist. Tykes, possibly. Tykes is giving him a nav token.
Reminder, we've got Sensor Team on this and Spinal.
Can you find out what Tykes token he got?
All right, here's the PF roll. We've got 3 and a
Okay, here we go.
Accuracy.
Marked hook. Patriots Fist at 2 blues.
Here's just PF.
What are we shooting?
And that's gotta be.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to figure out what we're shooting. Hold on. We're sensor teaming.
Okay.
Side of the ISD. We're shooting
Yeah.
Patriots Fist into the side of the ISD. We sensor teamed. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage with an accuracy.
The extra die was marked.
What did we lock down?
No, that's what I'm probably gonna do.
We accuracy'd the brace. We're using a redirect token,
Yeah.
so he's got to take all 7 damage.
If it had been 6, I would just miss
And we do have it crit, so we'll probably contain if we get through to the ship hull.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see.
Because we've taken debris field damage, we've
Yeah.
taken Jerry damage,
Yeah.
so it's 3 shields already off the Chimera before this.
Yeah, they're just
he taking-
discussing it. Okay,
Okay,
redirect.
he's not expert
So
shield
that's-
teching any of it. He's using it as.
So I believe that's one. You one.
So he redirected to the front. He has 0 shields on the front, 1 shield on the right.
Wow.
And the Providence is not activated with extracts yet.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. We're just gonna keep that up in the corner just in case. Thing is now Chimera gets to move next, so you're gonna get a shot into the Providence, and then you're gonna hit it again with the other ISD too.
The Providence is going to take damage, but this
Yeah.
Chimera is in
I think it's
danger.
in trouble.
Checking where the ship lands for suppressor.
Yeah.
I don't believe suppressor does exhaust, but I mean, listen, the Providence is what he needs to suppress.
No, suppressor doesn't exhaust.
It doesn't exhaust.
No,
it doesn't exhaust.
That's,
it doesn't.
That's constant.
So we can use it over and over.
Correct. It's any time a ship lands within distance 1 to 3. This is why I keep forgetting about it.
Yes.
Because it's when someone else does something, not
Yep.
when you do it. All right, here's our move. There we go. It's doubled by
He's
the
doubled by
ISD.
Chimera.
So all right, now here's a question. If you're the Chimera, I know what I would do.
There. Big time decision time.
Yeah.
Both ISDs have yet to activate.
Yeah. I mean, I know which one I would do.
Jason needs a repair command up on this.
I don't know if he's got one, but maybe he'll surprise us. Let's find out. Nav,
Oh, okay, ISD2 on the right-hand side is activating.
not the Chimera.
He's
All
got
right.
a nav command with take evasive action activated with Jerry. That's double, 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 double. Man, take evasive action with Jerry with the nav command.
So-
oh my gosh.
You're gonna. All right.
All right, so we're attacking.
Thermal's coming up here now. As a reminder, we've
Thermal.
got
3 blue
We have-
going into
we have
the
dual turbo
side of
laser
the Providence.
towers. The turrets.
Okay,
All right.
3 damage.
There's 3. Thermaled all the reds. Yeah, DTT.
Okay, he's leaving it.
Not going to DTT this shot.
I wouldn't. He's got another shot to make, I believe. Maybe not. He might not be doubled. I'm not sure. All right, Damon is redirecting to the rear.
Goes to the rear. Okay, that makes sense. All right. One shield on the side.
One on the left, 5 on the front. Oh, 0 on the left. 0 on the left, 0 on the rear, 5 on the front, 3 on the right.
All right.
Checking for that double. Seeing if he can shoot the front, it looks like.
Line of sight. Can he get to the front? That's the question. It looks good to me, but
I don't know why you'd want to shoot the front though.
Yep.
Oh, because of the EWS.
Yeah, EWS doesn't have to obstruct.
Side of the front at long range. So Damon has thermaled his brace.
Yes, yeah. So
He
you
has
want to do
used his redirect.
Yeah.
So he has a contain and salvo at the moment.
Right.
And then, if Chimera has a squad token on it, he's going to lose those exhausted tokens on this ship. When he boarding troopers.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Because Chimera still has boarding
You gotta get
troopers.
closer.
Boarding troopers, no.
But yeah,
Chimera is ready
can
for
do it.
boarding
Yeah,
troopers
I was
right
talking
now.
about the ISD.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be an easy way to take down that Providence. Then
Yeah, I think we're going to see 2 flagships go down here potentially.
I think so. All right, thermal,
All right,
one die.
so he's
there's
burning it
nothing.
because
And here's the DTT.
Damon
and gets a double.
Damon is thermaling it because he knows that brace is gone when the boarding troopers go.
That's
So he's
right.
using it to use it.
Redirect.
Burning the
right side.
redirect as well because again, it is gone.
Yeah. So we're losing out. He's got.
So he's got the salvo and contain, all right?
Yep. And that's it. And now we're going to see boarding troopers come up on that.
Patriot's Fist is going to have a lot of work to do after this.
Oh, going for a bathroom break?
Bathroom break.
Well, we can do a bathroom break. That works.
It's time for some Ion Radio break time.
It is. So let's. We're going to take a station break in just a second here while we've got a bathroom break. Just want to say right now, this has been kind of fun and interesting.
Yeah, indeed.
So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a station break for a second here, but I want to say thank you for listening to our presentation of the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship here at Adepticon. Just a reminder, this broadcast is copyrighted by Ion Radio LLC. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and description of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Hey, I'm Chris with 13th Fleet, and you're watching the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championships on Ion Radio.
Hey folks, we are back. Took a little break there. Damon needed to take a minute, just walk around.
He had to go to the refresher.
The refresher. I was trying to remember what they called them in Star Wars. No, that was intentional. That was intentional. All right, here's what we're looking
Look
at.
at this phenomenal take evasive action Jerry Nav move.
Jason's going to go to speed 3. There's going to be a ram. He's going to move back. That's what it looks like is going to happen. But yeah, with Jerry Gerard, it's amazing. The maneuverability, and then taking a step further with take evasive action.
It's the TEA with its double at the front.
Yeah, I mean, this is top-notch stuff here. It's an early warning system trigger before or after rolling dice. It would wind up being before because EWS is treated like an obstruction.
That's right.
Dropping back to speed 2 because of the ram.
What a quagmire here.
I mean, these ships are, the ISDs right now are circling around like vultures. And now here's the funny thing, we're still in turn 3.
We still haven't activated the Providence.
No.
Or Chimera. So, thermal shields happens first, and then you take out for obstruction. But, listen, that brace is gone. We don't got to worry about thermal shields in this round anymore.
No, we do not.
So 1 damage on the Providence and 1 damage on the ISD-2.
Oof.
Providence time.
There's a repair. Confire.
Here we go for
Rune
6
Hakao.
points.
Dial token 6 engineering points.
That's right. Taking the card off for 3,
Yep.
using the other 3 probably to move shields from the right-hand side. There it is. Beautiful move.
Yeah. Going right, left, bringing it back up. Adding one more.
Well done. So we got 2
left.
on the left and 2 on the right now, and 5 on the front.
5 on the front, 2 on the right.
So 0 on the right.
So he moved all those away. All
He
right.
did not move all. He moved 1 and regenerated one.
Yeah, regenerated. 0 on the rear, 2.
Because he redirected when he removed his thing. All right, folks, here we go. Front to front.
Front to front. Prov into Chimera.
0 shields. No brace. No ECMs. Early warning systems, though.
Yep. That's going to knock 1 die out
And
of
he
the
has
pool.
point defense ion cannons.
Yes.
And expert shield techs.
Yep.
So that could reduce any damage here done
H9's
by
also
3 almost.
and X-Rax.
Yep. Okay, dice roll time.
Front to front. 2 accuracies.
2 accuracies.
2 hits.
Okay.
Now we've got X-Rax. Yeah.
Now he doesn't get a Martuk dice though because he has no shields on the front.
Correct.
No Martuk. 2 blanks. He does have intensified firepower.
So he dropped a red for obstruction.
He's in a Confire token to reroll.
Good.
Here we go.
There's the Confire. We IF'd with the other one.
Accuracy in the green brace, green redirect. Okay, here we go. Let's see what he
So there
decides
is
to
an
do.
exhausted redirect, and we still have the contain of that ISD.
No crits though.
No crits.
Unless he PDIC rerolls something into a crit.
Yes, do you really risk that
It's
with the
hard.
black one? Because you're going to expect one to come up, but you have a 25% chance of getting nothing and a 25% chance of getting worse.
But I gotta say, because Patriot Fist gets to activate first, or the Providence, depending on the damage here, I believe Chimera goes down at the start of round 4.
Yeah.
Unless this Chimera can somehow jump out of here. But it might be worse to jump, because then the Providence would have an even better double arc.
Yeah. He's holding that redirect token.
Okay,
All right.
he's gonna EST it?
EST that, one of them.
Okay, he's,
Oh,
he's
so- no, no,
decided.
he's
Hold
making
on,
a decision.
we'll shut up. We're sorry.
We're going to wait. We're going to make a determination here as soon as we find out. Jason's thinking. Oh, so he's taking the 4 damage,
taking it.
not spending the redirect.
Here we go. And he's not
What?
risking PDIC reroll on the blacks
4.
into a crit.
So they're talking about damages right now, what they want to do. Zero shields on the rear of that ISD.
Of the IC2 on the right,
ISD
from
2,
Jerry.
Correct. Because of
Jerry.
Rod.
All right,
Oh,
here we
he's
go.
shooting at suppressor. Okay. Oh, making a little minor correction. There was the Providence was set to 1, should be a 2. Here we go. Side to front. Clearing the dice tray. And there we go. Double rainbow.
IF, H9s.
IF, H9, yep. I think that's going to take that out.
And he ECMs.
ECM's
the scatter.
Scatter. Gone. All right, that's mutual ramming damage.
So one on Chimera and one on the Providence. So the Providence now just has the 1 hull damage, and Chimera now has
5?
5.
Suppressor. Oh, because of the movement.
That's right.
Salvo exhausted now. Suppressor.
He did go. I was like, wait a minute. He moved up. Okay.
Time for the Chimera to go.
Yeah.
We're ready for these boarding troopers.
Well, I think Patriot Fist gets, no, that's already activated.
It's already
that's
done.
right,
But
that's
he's
right. We're
first
still-
player, so he's gonna, last
Yeah.
first here.
He will last first.
I wonder if this Chimera can jump. I don't know if it wants to jump. Probably not.
Engineering.
Here we go.
on the Chimera.
I think he has a repair token from the comms net.
Boarding troopers.
Boarding troopers first. This burns the salvo and exhausts the contain.
Yeah. So that leaves just the container.
That's right.
Providence. ISD still has all its defense tokens. The Chimera does.
Yes. Oh, he hasn't decided whether or not to do it yet. All right, hold on, folks.
Hang on.
Okay, he is boarding
Yep.
troopers. All right, just a red contain left.
Yep. All right. Wow, this is getting exciting.
Sure is.
And if you guys could see us, we're kind of like bouncing up and down, waiting to see what's going on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Front to front.
No thermals,
Here's
no
the
EDOS.
And there's
Just
our big shot.
the only thing he's got
it
is
was just
PDICs.
EW. Well, he had the EWS on the
On the left-hand side,
on
so
the
not,
left.
not on the front.
Okay, we're going to see DTTs, I believe.
Another
Another
accuracy. Those don't help. No
Pull the
SW7s here.
blanks out.
PDIC in the double.
PDIC the double.
To a blank.
To a blank. So that's
4 damage.
Down to
Down
one
to 1.
shield on the front.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Needed a couple more hits there.
I got to tell you, that was a really lucky roll for Damon. And he used his 6 points, did not recover shields because of Martuk.
Yep.
Not because of Martuk, and because now he has 3 hull damage on the ISD now. Oh, probably 4 after the ram here, depending on where the ship lands. We'll wait. Now, if the ISD has no shields at some point, that means when Martuk shoots at him, if Martuk is still alive, he has to remove a die after rolling his attack pool. Here we go. Obstructed shot at Patriot's Fist.
Yep. Accuracy, 2 crits.
Man, Patriot's Fist needs to salvo here if it can. He's blocking the brace. He's going to evade.
PDIC, 2 hit. Watching this here, now maneuvering. Switch the camera angle for you. Not a lot going on. We're just, again, we're waiting here on Jason making sure that he's got a move here. I don't think we've got anything that's been pulled off the table. The vultures are just sitting in the corner there.
Yeah, I don't think Chimera wants... No matter where Chimera goes, I think it's dead.
I'm agreeing with you.
I'm not feeling hot about its chances after this.
No.
If it gets out of the way, it gives the Providence a chance to not die.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You're going to sacrifice your flagship to take their flagship. And when you're looking at your points, right? Jared's run on the Chimera is 177.
And it's the Jerry, and it's the Chimera. It's all his tech.
Marching in the Province is 179. That's more or less a wash. You're already up 80 points.
With the Purgles.
With the Purgles. So that's a fair trade. You're up 2 points.
Yep, but I don't think this Providence is going down if the way that he's first player.
Yeah.
All depends on if Jason gets really lucky with how Damon rolls at the start of this next turn.
Well, so here's the thing. We've seen PF, Patriot's Fist, not destroy things.
That's right.
So
statistics are not on Jason's side.
They're not on Jason's side. I think just your average damage, that'd be but they're at close range, so you wouldn't have PF, Patriot Fist. So you're only going to have...
I think they're at medium range right now.
They might be. But if not, then that's 4 red, 2 black. So you're going to statistically expect 4 damage, which I don't think that's enough to kill him anyways. I think he needs 6. Isn't it only...
He's got 3 whole damage right now.
Yeah. Doesn't he have 5? No, that's the Chimera.
He removed 2 with the
right. So if he's got 3 now, he's going to get another one to have 4. So then you still need to do 7 damage to the ISD to take it out.
Oh, it's
possible.
very possible.
If it doesn't happen, then you're going to activate the Chimera. You're going to destroy, hit the Providence hard, and even if you ram it You're still getting
really
shot.
all he's got to do is 6 damage because of the ram.
Oh, that's true.
If it stays there.
The PF could ram.
He's measuring with his hand to see if it'll fit.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's where take evasive action is really helping him out, because that nav chart on an ISD2 is nothing 2.2, it's speed 1, it's speed 3,
Right.
and he's adding that extra click there.
And he doesn't have a nav command right
He
now.
does not.
And Jerry only works at the first.
It's the first one.
And the TEA works at the last. So we can get a double at the beginning and a double at the last.
Right. No, I can get one at the. Wait, does Jerry give you just?
You can
plus
do one or two. You can
Yeah,
do one or two
okay.
with Jerry. He's flexible.
Been a while since I've used a Jerry Rod, so.
I'm always getting jerried. All right.
So you're used to that.
Yeah.
And we still are. This is still round 3. Still round 3.
Yeah. Yeah. This is round 3.
We are an hour and 35. Yeah.
If this Kuat goes back there, it's amazing. Or if this Chimera goes back here, it's amazing for Damon, I think. We don't know. I think it's an overlap. It's not a Kuat. They're both ISD2s.
So we have about half an hour left to go.
Is it going to fit?
This is nail biting stuff.
Wow. I think it fits.
Does 4 give us a better view here, Garrett?
Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. That is.
Oh my gosh, he's in range of all the vultures. Even with PDICs.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Some unlucky doubles can be incredible here.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I got nothing here.
Squadron phase.
So squadron
Shooting the side.
phase,
He's
here
got
we
4 in
go.
range. And it looks like the Prov's got a double too when it activates.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're talking about. Oh, he's moving the squadrons away.
The Rekusen has a
Reckon
double as well.
definitely has a double.
There's just all sorts of damage potential for this Chimera.
Right. Moving the vultures out of here.
Out of flak range.
Yeah. So here,
Damon can use his vultures to control the position of the whale too.
Yeah.
Where does these squadrons come from? They're just part of.
They were there.
They're just part of Damon's fleet.
So all those squadrons were moved. There was a bunch of the little tokens on the left-hand side. All right.
All right, nothing. Number
Sean,
3.
Nothing from the first vulture. Nothing
Nothing.
from the second one.
Nothing.
Nothing from the third.
Wow. No hot
Wow.
doubles here.
No. So yeah, those were moved out of the waist to allow the maneuver tool for the ISD to get put down.
Yep.
Are we going here to round 4 now? Finally,
I don't think Damon's ever been happier to be first player right now.
Yeah, because if he was second player,
He'd be done. Wow.
oh boy.
Oh, wow. Purgle comes in, bumps into the Gazanti.
So now they got to do that. Wow, look at that Purgle. It's doing a little dance above the planet. Doing a little dance above the planet.
Turn 4, everybody. Setting dials. $35 minutes remaining in round 1.
I thought it was less than that. We're gonna double check that with the judges. Hang on.
Oh my gosh. So the Chimera still has 1 shield left, which means Martuk still gets to add, still doesn't get a die taken away. It would actually be better if the Chimera didn't have any shields at this moment. Chimera only has 3 cards on it right now. 3 damage to the hull. IF being discarded as he did not have a Confire token to activate it.
Confirm with the judges, we have 37 minutes.
37 minutes left in the round. EWS being moved to the rear because Damon does plan to jump the flagship out of here.
Fortunately, space whales can take a lot of hits. They're just going to fly away. But yeah, there's been a lot of shots flying all throughout space here. I'm sure some of the misses hit the Purgles.
Some of the misses hit the Purgles. What is this, Blackwater, the documentary? What was that, the SeaWorld one?
Not Finding
No, it was
Free Willy.
No, it was the hit job on SeaWorld or whatever it was. All right, here we go. Activate the Providence.
Providence being activated.
What was the command? Repair command on the Providence.
One of the rear, one on the front.
So he's moving shield. All right, here we go. Right side to the ISD's left side.
Yeah.
Prov into Blackfish, thank you.
Rune hack out.
All right.
Confire.
Rune
Made
hack
sure you
the
did
Confire
that. Right.
token.
Now we're shooting.
Off his
Here
card.
comes the dice.
Wow.
1 accuracy. Got doubles on the red and the black.
No
How
ECMs
much
to block
damage?
that brace.
No.
Seven damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking to see what we're.
I'm shaking Ken over here. 7 damage. He PDIC re-rolls it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
He
that's,
re-rolls it with the Confire token.
Confire.
IFs it back to a hit.
Okay.
PDIC re-rolls a double crit.
Double into crit. I mean, that's better, but still
6 damage.
6 damage.
It all depends on what this crit ends up being.
EST that down to 5.
To 5 and contain.
So he's going to take 5. So shields, that means 2 damage cards, I think, if my math's right.
There's no shields on the ISD.
Oh, so that's 5. That's 5 total damage.
And he's got the rear shot still.
So at 8. Yeah.
He's got Pain Bow left. He needs 3 more damage.
Oh boy. All right.
He's got
obstructed.
EWS on the rear.
Obstructed, EWS. Firing at the ISD.
He shot the ISD on the left instead.
Okay.
He's slashing. He's Martuk
Wow.
slashing.
Okay. All right.
IF and H9s.
So.
Oh, he's shooting suppressor.
Suppressor.
What happened?
Is it off?
Is it dead?
It's gone.
Okay, suppressor got killed because
So
the
we have a.
ECMs.
Okay.
Okay. Suppressor is gone.
Wow. All right. Well, that's 38 points on the board for Damon. And we're still at 4 victory tokens on the board for Jason. That's it, right? He's got a victory.
Yes, but he's going to collect another one off this other Gazanti over here.
So he'll get another one if the Gazanti stays on the table, which I think it will.
He's going to choose to land on the debris field.
Ooh, okay, so he's going to take 2. That's good. He's got some shields to do that with. Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
Shields are down then on the front end of the province there. Now we've got just the side shot.
Is he out of the front arc? He is out of the front arc.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
They're double checking.
Double checking.
Side can only shoot the side, which has EWS running. Medium range though.
Medium range. So Chris, he's got front to rear. Front has no shot on Providence, and he just has side to side of the. Okay, side to side of medium range. All right, that Providence is looking pretty then.
Engineering, moving shields to rears with on the Chimera.
Trying to protect that. Wait,
flag.
oh my gosh! I don't know if I would have moved that shield to the rear because now Patriot Fitz gets a gets Martuk dice.
What's our range now? Long range.
Oh my gosh!
Long range.
Oh my gosh! That side
two
to rear of the
reds.
Providence is only long range.
Yep. Oh, this is going to get real close. All right, there's our single shot.
It's a double. He's taking the damage. Takes 1 and 1. 1 on the shield, and then
It takes
1 to card.
One hit inside. All right.
How many cards on the Providence, Chris? Two
Two
damage
on the
cards on the Providence.
Getting into the
All
rear
right,
of the wreck.
front to rear of the wreck. Ooh, what a roll.
Look at that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's going at the flotilla.
Shooting the flotilla.
Okay.
Not Recusant. Not
They're
Recusant. Shooting the
changing their
flotilla.
mind. That's all right. That's all right. We're good.
He's going to block that scatter. That's
I
going to blow
believe-
that.
I believe that would've-
That's
that
going to
took it out.
nuke. That's. Oh, nuke. They nuked the Gazanti with that shot.
Okay.
Block the scatter, kill
Yeah.
it. He's going to Jerry move. Oh, that's what. Okay, he's Jerry moving. I wonder where he'll take the damage. I'd take it. I guess I take the shield because of Martuk. If that Chimera has no shields,
That's an
Martuk
asteroid
cancels the
too.
die. Does he hit the asteroid?
Yeah.
Didn't hit it? All right, missed the asteroid.
It's the asteroid. Okay. All right. All right.
It looks so close. Wow.
They're putting a
Damon's
card.
double check. We might need to get a judge for this.
We good? Close range to the rear,
Close to close?
but did not land on the asteroid. That's what we're being told. Wreck is an F.
Yep.
Takes a confire.
Oh man.
Oh, jeez. Spinals
Spinals
on.
coming in. There's no. Yep. Spinals.
Yeah,
Here we
there's
go.
spinals.
With a Tykes Confire token.
Yeah.
He's also got X-Rax.
And we have not used X-Rax yet.
Here we go.
All right.
X-Rax.
Yeah, here comes the two blacks.
We got a
4,
double and a hit.
5. Okay. Now we've got PDICs on the ISD too. No, we don't. Yeah, we do.
Yes, PDIC is
on
his
both.
last tech here. Confire token. He's
Confire
rerolling
the
red because there's no loss.
red 1. Okay. So 5 here. You've got a PDIC that hit crit.
I think math-wise, yeah, you have to. Here it is. To a double.
Oh, stage
I think that's it.
5. Brace
Brace.
it to 3. Contain.
Brace.
Oh,
Brace
and
it.
EST.
EST to 2.
Yeah, brace to 3, EST goes to 2, and contain, so he's only taking 2, which means that ISD is now sitting at 10. If my math is right.
What was the Jerry damage taken?
Probably on a shield.
Did he take the Jerry damage as shield or hole?
Yes, I took on shield. The last
Shield.
last shield.
Got it.
So there are now no shields on that ISD.
Judge!
Uh-oh. We got a judge call. Judge call. We're going to find out what for you for a second. You know, while we've got a judge call coming in, we're going to go to a quick station break. We'll be right back. You are watching Ion Radio.
Hey everyone, I'm Bodie, the current Task Force World Championship, and you're watching the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship on Ion Radio.
Still talking to the judges. This is a question on obstruction and Patriot Fist.
I think he's subtracting dice for obstruction in Patriots because how it stacks. About how adding dice to the
But he's at close range.
yes.
All right, sorry folks. We'll get a recap here after
Yeah,
whatever happens. I'm on.
Dice after the initial roll. That's why.
Say that again.
So Mark cancels dice after.
Yes.
That's what that.
Oh, they're just asking about the Mark
okay.
Took
Yeah, I
canceling
gotcha.
dice because there's no shields on the ISD.
That's it. They're confusing us now.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
now we're moving.
Did the ISD take no damage?
Yeah, still took 3 damage.
Wasn't that from the? Okay, it took 1 damage. Took 1 damage from that shot.
So yeah, they would have had to pull one of the other dice out.
4 damage, brace it to EST.
Yeah. So still 2 more hits required on that ISD.
And Mark Took canceled die. That's why it's down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got so excited in how we were
So,
rolling.
Chris, how many hole does the Chimera have left? 3 hole left, so it's sitting at 8.
We must have repaired something there. My math's off. All right. So we're at 8.
For sure.
So
For
we're
sure,
moving
probably has a repair dial up for the next round.
Confire, I think, for the Gazanti. Did I hear that right?
Wow, I can't believe this Chimera got out of that.
Both flagships got out.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this might be a rather low-scoring game minus the
Purgles.
victory tokens of the Purgles, but look
Damon's about to start farming himself.
Damon's about
so.
to grab 2 more, so I mean, this
Well,
is...
he'll get his tokens, and then next round he'll start farming.
Yeah.
So Chimera has 3 hole left. Wow. All right, Jason's activating his Darth Vader Gazanti here. All right, he did the ComsNet Confire token over to the ISD2. All right, ISD2 activates. Side to side of the Providence side of the ISD to the side of the Providence. And he's got a double. Wow. DTT, fishing. Got the accuracy to stop the contain, potentially. Nah, he's not going to do it. So he does contain. So he takes 2 to the hole and takes 3 damage face down. So the Providence has 5 damage cards. Providence has got 5 damage on it. All right, Jerry and Taste Evasive Action. ISD2's command was a nav, right? Roger. Jason forgot to reveal his command dial, so he's tossing the dial. Wow, this... Oh, so it wasn't... He said it was a repair dial, but he missed that step because he was too excited, he said. So he had to toss it. All right, this ISD2 is in a... All right, Jerry damage on the right side of the ISD. And this ISD2 is hunting down these ships. No, this ISD did not have a second shot. The way the arc lines worked out is he couldn't hit the rear of the Providence. He only had the side shot. And it still has this ISD2 still has boarding troopers on it too. All right, squadron phase now. All right, we are attacking the rear of the ISD2 with the squadrons. Purgles have to move here. Oh, PDIC that, so that was a Vulture double, PDIC reroll to a hit. Next squad, nothing. Next squad, 1 hit. PDIC reroll to a hit. And he EST'd him. He didn't lose any redirect tokens, right? All right, so we had 2 green redirects to EST. Yeah, he's out of Patriots' his front, it looks like. So, Empire got 1 more victory token by getting that objective token off their Gazanti. Damon now has objective tokens on both his larges. Chimera has 3 hull left, and there's no way it's dying now. It made it. It escaped. This is wild.
All right, I am back. Sorry, folks. What did I miss?
Well, the Chimera got away.
Yeah.
ISD2 shot at the Providence. It's on 5.
Yeah.
It's got 5 damage.
And the ISD just turned straight into the fray.
Yep.
So what is the Providence looking like?
Okay. What was the dial of Providence? All right. Flagship had a nav. He's not shooting.
Watch that little Gazanti be the thing that takes out the Providence.
I don't think so. So rear is obstructed. Still going to be a nasty shot after him.
Yeah, I mean, we're...
All right, so let me give you a recap here.
Give me the
All right,
recap.
since you had the stuff away.
Yeah.
The Providence right now has 5 damage cards on it.
5 damage cards, Providence.
It has EWS on the left, and it's obstructed from the front of the ISD on the rear.
Okay. Confire command.
ISD2 is now activating everybody. It's got a Confire command dial. He's boarding troopering Patriot's Fist.
Boarding Trooper onto the Patriot Fist.
It exhausts all tokens because it has a squad value of 4.
So we're clearly in turn 5 now, right?
This is turn 5, right? Yes, turn 5. All right, here we go. Side to rear of the Patriot's Fist. It's like 2 blanks. So he's got DTTs. Confire dial. So he's adding a blue. Confire token to reroll a red. He might be saving the DTTs. This is an incredible move with take evasive action Jerry to absolutely turn this ISD around in the lower right-hand corner of the board.
Well, now you're scaring these other ships.
Yes.
And there's not much, I mean...
Wow. He is burning the brace. Taking 2 on the rear. Any damage cards? Damage cards on Patriot's Fist? No damage cards on Patriot's Fist. Just to the shields.
Shields. They're in that conga line running
And
away.
brace it to 2.
Now, how many of the CIS ships wound up getting objective tokens? Just the 2 from the Purgle?
That is correct.
Yeah. Did the Gozer get another
Too
token?
far away.
Okay. So possibility 2 more for Damon.
Just the first. This would be Damon's first 2.
Okay. No shields on the rear. I think they're doing some math here mentally in their head.
David is.
I mean, this is close. Jason right now, because of the victory tokens.
Just very much ahead.
Yeah.
Big time.
But I think I don't think he's in 7-4 territory. I think we're still at 6-5.
7 right now. He's got 100 points.
Right, but
Plus that
that's
Gazanti
true.
shot.
That's true. All right, firing at
Oh, he's doubling down on Patriot's Fist.
frontside PF. Okay. Here we go. 4 and 4. A lot of accuracy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Blocks all his tokens. No evade.
Only
no
thing
salvo.
you can do is DTTs.
No contain. He's Vader choking.
Ooh. There goes Minister 2, I think.
2 is very dead. Measuring for range for Vader. He might choke out EST on there.
Yeah,
choking
out
expert shield tech.
DST. Or EST.
We're going to DTT first. Vader choke
Vader
first.
Too. Yep.
Into another accuracy and a crit.
Okay, that's now 6. All right, DTT. You got another hit. What are you going to remove? Doesn't really matter. Depends on what's left on PF for defense type.
He's got evade, salvo, and contain.
I mean, you knock the evade and...
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's going to use 1 accuracy.
I mean, if it was me, it'd be the evade.
I would accuracy the contain. He's accuracy the redirect.
Redirect, 7 damage.
Wow. He's only got 3 shields on the left side of that shit.
Yeah. There's some thinking here. A little smaller so you guys can see all the dice that are in the pool. Just keeping this on the side just so that you can see what we see.
Oh my gosh, into a double. He evaded it into a double.
PDIC evade into a double. That is...
So now he still has a blue crit and a double to deal with.
Double.
8 damage. Ruptured engine. Patriot Fist has 2 hull remaining. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, folks. We might see a tabling here.
Yeah, because we're round 5.
What is, Ken, what is up with these ISDs and getting away this tournament from Patriots Fist?
You know, maybe we've become so reliant on Patriot Fist.
Oh my gosh.
I think there's a couple things here. One, the force magic. I'm using control. My control capability of force magic is 8d6.
For the Empire? What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well,
what?
So we've got, yes, that's right. Let the judges. We're going to see if we can get a update here on time from the judges because they are the timekeepers.
If we don't start round 6, the game ends here.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. Ken. There's so many unknowns right now.
Yep.
Okay, we're marking Patriots Fist to move.
What's left to move this, activate this turn? Or are we pretty
I've
much...
completely lost track at this point.
think that's going to land on that debris field.
I think this is the last ship. This ISD is basically full health, though. He still has PF and the Gazanti left? Okay. Wow. Yeah, Ken, I don't think we're making it around 6.
No.
Okay, Pat's Fist, navigate command. Any tykes? Okay. All right, what are our shots? What are the shots? No.
That's coming out the front of Patron
Oh.
Fist to the
Front to
side
s-
of the ISD.
Front to side. Wow.
Oh man, only one.
Holy smokes.
Why is it?
This is
This is
side to side. That's a better roll.
Better. There's 5.
PAC the double
Two
good crits.
hits,
That's
so
4
that's
damage.
4.
Brace to 2. Oh, this is side to rear.
Side to yeah, because you've got the room to do it. Side to rear.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't think we're nowhere near enough to kill it because I mean the ISD2 was doing pretty healthy, right?
Yeah, he needed that front shot to be brutal,
Yeah.
and it was not. Ken, so
Extreme
we got
bad luck.
we got two. Oh well, whatever. Projection experts. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Hyperspace migration. So right now, Damon's going to collect 40 points total, and right now Jason's got 100 points, so that's 60 points, plus the difference in flotillas. I think we're going to 6-5 this.
I think you're right.
No new. This is the last. This is the end. End of round 5. Holy smokes.
Squadron phase. Judges just gave us time on no new rounds.
That's it. Wow.
We're at 5 minutes. Yep.
I think it'll be Jason 6.
I think so. We're gonna get a final score for you, but
It's going to be based on objective tokens.
so I think we're gonna see Damon get 2, and Jason will get another one, right? No, he just got.
Jason doesn't get any
he doesn't
more.
get one.
Scored 20 or 2 objective tokens at the end for whale watching, so it's a 60-point advantage on the objective tokens.
So it's 60 plus a naked Gazanti.
Yeah, so it's basically 38. 64, right?
So those are 24 points.
Yeah, I think we're at 124 to 58.
And the Jerk Santi is 38 points.
I think this is our score here.
38 plus 40,
Yeah.
78. This should be
Oh,
78.
right.
78 to 124, so
That's
6-5.
what we're thinking, yeah.
6-5 for Jason.
And if we could have gone another round, I think one of the other ships probably.
You know what's crazy here? Jason's spending so much time figuring out where he was going to move, robbed him from the table in this game.
Yeah.
Because if he would have activated, he would have killed both these ships.
Yeah. I hate to see things like this go to time and not be able to complete the final round.
Wow.
But I mean, that's it. So we're going to wait to get an official score from the group. But
whoa.
Yeah. I don't. Wow. Garrett, I'm disappointed we did not see this game go to 6 rounds.
Oh my gosh! If this went to 6 rounds, that I think Damon might have got tabled there.
I think you're right.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah,
78
that's
to
what I'm
124.
78 1.
Woo! Wow.
what, 6'5"?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, Ken. Yeah, if, man,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Man, had they moved a little faster, I think this would have been a massive win for Jason.
I think he would have at
but
least taken one of them out.
Had Damon been able to get those shots through to the Chimera, there were so many like
You
opportunities
think
here
Damon
this
would have
game
had a
could have
massive one, or you think Jason would have had
if
a massive one?
Chimera would have went down. The way this game ended now,
And this was
it
the
would have been
final
a huge
table.
win for Damon,
This was
right?
the final table. Moving on. The tournament points are hidden. We see them.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Scores look to be pretty close all along the board.
Yes.
There are, I will say this, there are no 10-1s.
Man.
Wow. Yeah,
There was a lot of precision measuring.
lot of
and that
precision
precision measuring made the game go short.
Yeah, 2 hours and 15 minutes is a standard game length. By the way, are we in audio sync?
Judges are talking. Okay, we're gonna go pick out our next match here.
We'll do this in 1 second.
Let's go to intermission.
Yeah, we're gonna actually end the stream. We're gonna jump onto a new one here because we've got to make sure all the computer systems are functioning correctly. So until next time, which is going to be in about 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna come fast.
You've been sitting here watching IN Radio and the 2025 Star Wars Armada World Championship here at the Baird Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we'll talk more about everything in a little bit, but folks, stay tuned. We've got another 2 rounds of exciting Armada action for you.
Yes.